Hi everyone, I'm Donnie Lowy. I'm here at Closeoutexplosion.com. The next time you come to New York, you're welcome to visit. My cell phone WhatsApp number is 1-917-913-6093. Today I'd like to share with you a few ways how to make money with closeouts. One of the best ways to make money with closeouts is by matching the merchandise to the buyer that is in need of that merchandise. Now, it might sound very simple, but what often happens is that people will buy closeout merchandise or any merchandise, and then they try to convince buyers to buy that merchandise. Now, that is what sales is, right? If the buyer can benefit from that merchandise and you can show the buyer how he or she can benefit from it, and then they end up buying it, then it's good for both parties. The best way, in my personal opinion, to sell closeout merchandise and to make money from it is by finding customers that they don't need to be convinced because they have an active need for that merchandise. So let me give you an example. Let's say you sell wholesale office dresses. So you have two options. You can either take those closeout dresses and you can either sell them to people who might not necessarily be looking for office dresses. They might not realize that they can benefit from them, and then you go ahead and you explain to them how they'll have a much more professional look at their workplace, how those office dresses are very comfortable, they're really good quality, nice designs. That's one way. And the second way is you find women who are working at office jobs who need office dresses and are looking for, let's say, brand name office dresses. You show them the office dresses that you have, and then it's a perfect match. And they'll be that much more motivated and inclined to buy the dresses from you. Now, what is interesting about closeout merchandise is that it's being offered for a special reason. Either the store has gone out of business, they've liquidated their merchandise, a manufacturer is liquidating their merchandise, and so on. I mean, there are many ways that merchandise can become closeout merchandise. It could also be a retailer has decided to close out that specific inventory, that specific style, that category of merchandise. But the idea is that when you buy closeout merchandise, you might not be able to get it on an ongoing basis. You might be able to buy it elsewhere, but specifically there, you're buying that merchandise, and it's usually available in a limited supply. So when you have that merchandise, you're going to have a few different options. You can either try to sell it, as I mentioned previously, try to sell it to different people, try to convince them, or you find buyers who specifically need that merchandise. What I would recommend is that since you bought it as a closeout and you were able to get the merchandise at a very low price, that you try to sell it the same way. Now, why? Because you can definitely hold on to the merchandise, sell it slowly, as closely as possible to the full retail value. But if you bought it as a closeout price, meaning you bought it at below the wholesale price, so I think the best thing to do is to actually offer it to people also at a substantial discount below the regular retail price. This way they're encouraged to buy it, and they have the same excitement in buying that merchandise as you had when you bought it from your closeout source. I hope you enjoyed this video. My website is Closeoutexplosion.com. The next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit. Thank you so much and have an amazing day.